Step one for a chart or graph question, especially with these kind of short answer choices, is just check the truthfulness of the choices, right? We need something to use data from the table. Let's just see if this data is correct, right? So without really understanding anything what's going on, iron from SPC dust is 20%. So iron, SPC, 20. Okay, that's choice A. That seems good. That seems true, I should say. B, sodium from OCC is 100. So sodium from OCC, that's choice B right here. Okay, that's true as well. Iron from HTC is 90. So iron from HTC is 90. That's choice C. That seems true. Sodium from AST is 75. So sodium, AST, 75, also true. Now, okay, was that a waste of time? Maybe. In this case, but in other cases it might not be. So for now, I would say check the accuracy to see if you can just cut some of the stuff out and then worry about the relevance to what they're saying when you have fewer choices. But it won't always work. So let's see what the passage says. We need to complete the idea using the table. Earth's atmosphere is bombarded by cosmic dust originating from several sources. Short period comets, SPCs, particles from the asteroid belt. Okay, so this is just telling me what all these things mean. I don't care. Some of the dust material vaporizes in the atmosphere in a process called ablation, and the faster the particle moves, the higher the rate of ablation. So that seems important, right? Let's write that down. The faster it moves, so higher speed equals more ablation, whatever that is. Okay. Astrophysicist Juan Diego Carrillo Sanchez led a team that calculated average ablation rates for elements in the dust, such as iron and potassium, and showed that material in slower moving SPC or AST dust has a lower rate than the same material in faster moving HTC or OCC dust. Okay, so there's two things going on, right? So this might be something I write on my scrap paper because I can't write on the screen when I'm doing this for the SAT, the actual test, but I would write AST and SPC are slow, and what was the other? HTC and OCC are fast. So just as a guess, slow probably means low ablation, and fast probably means high ablation because of what we wrote above it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, for example, whereas the average ablation rate for iron from AST dust is 28%, the average rate for, okay. Whereas, we want to contrast, right? We want to contrast the slow and the fast. So AST is slow. So I don't want another slow thing. So I'm going to get rid of any ASTs or SPCs. So that means A is probably wrong, and D is probably wrong, because they have elements that I already, or things I already care about, right? SPC and AST are both slow, so we really want to do one of the fast ones, OCC or HTC. Now, if we're trying to make a contrast, right, we're talking about iron, so we probably want to continue talking about iron. So that would lead me to choice C, because look at what they say right above it. They say it has a lower rate than the same material, right? So we need to follow and kind of pick the same material. If they're talking about iron, we should probably be talking about iron again, and so that is why choice C is the answer. I could understand if you missed that little word at first, but if you were between B and C, you should know that something in the passage is going to nudge you towards one choice. You should never have to guess on something like this. It shouldn't be that you need to know some science. So it's going to be somewhere in those lines. So go back and be like, okay, why would I choose this? Why would I choose iron or sodium? Why would I choose OCC or HTC? Well, that part we already solved. So then hopefully you're focusing on the right thing and you can find those words that really bring it home. But I think what really helped me here is I took all the stuff that was in that long passage and I wrote it out in these little arrows so I could understand in like normal symbols what they were trying to say, and that really helped me narrow this down very quickly.